So it's currently Tuesday the 8th of May here in Perth, Australia, and the image you see on the screen is part of a video I obtained yesterday trying to get a sunset behind a ship. Now, unfortunately it was cloudy and I did not see the sun as it set, but I was able to get some footage of the ship anyway. And the vessel we are looking at here is the Wafrah. That's the ship, and you can see the letters KOTC on the left hand side. Now in my video you can see those letters quite clearly as well, KOTC. Now the location I was filming from was Dog Beach, south of City Beach in Perth, Western Australia. And the distance to the ship from Dog Beach to that precise location, which we obtained from marine traffic, you can click on the ship itself and it brings up the latitude over here, latitude and longitude over here on the right hand side, and then we can plot that in Google Earth and get the precise location of the ship. So the distance from Dog Beach to the Wafrah was 13.52 kilometers. So let's take a look at that in the Earth curve calculator. I have the figures already put in. I estimate my height on the beach was about 2 meters. The distance to the ship, 13.5 kilometers from Google Earth. The target height is 45 meters. Now I obtained that from the vessel data page on the KOTC website. If we have a look here, what is the max height of the mast? A light ship 50 meters, normal ballast 45 meters, and fully loaded 39 meters. So I just went with the normal ballast height. It's not really critical to the actual calculation because all we're interested in is the hidden amount. So with those figures and standard refraction, the hidden part of the ship should be about 4.3 meters. With no refraction, that would be 5.6 meters. So how does that compare to what we see? You can see that we can see part of the hull of the vessel. The 4 letters appear to be just touching the water. In the actual image of the ship, those letters are above the waterline. So it is clear that there is some part of this hull not fully visible. So this afternoon I decided to try something different, and that was to place myself at a location that would see the sun setting behind Bathurst Lighthouse. Now I have done that in the past. I was planning to do that again today. So looking at SunCalc, I determined the correct location down on North Mole Drive and plotting it on Google Earth. That is the precise location that would have seen the sun setting behind Bathurst Lighthouse. Now I did get some footage. Unfortunately there was cloud again and I did not see the actual sun. I've got footage of the lighthouse though, and as you can see the ground beneath the lighthouse is hidden. But we'll talk about that another time. What is important is just confirming my location. As you can see, I pan to the right and to the left. There's North Mole Lighthouse, so the location is confirmed. I estimated my elevation above the water to be about 3 meters. So let's plug those figures into Google Earth and measure the distance to the Wafrah. And we have 20.6 kilometers. So it's quite a bit further than the location I was viewing from yesterday. Now, if we put 20.6 kilometers and the elevation into the Earth curve calculator, we now have a hidden amount with standard refraction of 13 meters and with no refraction 16 meters. Now, if I overestimated my height, for example, if we were just 2.5 meters above the water, you'll see that the hidden amount becomes 14 meters and 17. So I estimated 3 meters. It could have been a little bit higher, it could have been a little bit lower, but that is the ballpark figure for the amount of hidden ship that we should experience from that distance. Now let's take another look at this Wafrah ship, and this time it is sitting lower in the water. It obviously has a full load, and remember the loaded height was about 45 meters, so that's to the top of this mast. So if we look at 1/3 of 45 meters, that's going to give us 15 meters. Now 15 meters, if we look at that being the top, split that into thirds, it's about there and it's about there. So if we have 15 meters of the ship hidden, we should not be seeing any of the hull at all. Now I won't kill the punchline, I'll let the video play, but what you will see at the end is from this location 20.6 kilometers looking up towards the ship Wafrah. So I'll play the footage now, and the first part is just from an iPhone at the location, panning around so that you can confirm exactly where I was. And then I will play a short clip from yesterday's footage from Dog Beach. And then the final clip will be the footage of the Wafrah from North Mole Drive. Now, I just want to clarify that when I zoom in on the ship, I am actually using maximum optical and maximum digital zoom on the P900. So I don't want to see any flat earthers say you should have zoomed in more, because we are already using maximum zoom on the P900. Anyway, here is the video. So I'm currently set up at North Mole Drive, looking across towards Bathurst Lighthouse and Rottnest Island. You can see the sun there. If I adjust the exposure level in the camera, you can again see how much of an effect that has on the size of the sun flare. We're about 8 minutes to the sunset. If I pan around to the right, you can see where I am. I'm down on the rocks. I would estimate the height of the camera to be about 3 meters above the water. There's the P900 on the AS GTI mount. And as you can see, it's a precarious location. I risk life and limb for NASA every day to bring you these videos. So it looks like the sun's going behind some cloud. With any luck, it will make a reappearance just as it sets.